What's up guys? So tonight I'm making a video talking about Lost Origin and Fusion Strike, and the reason I'm making this video is because it seems like everywhere you turn people are talking about Lost Origin, and I think it's gotten to a point where Lost Origin is essentially overrated. Yes, overrated. Now, I'm not saying in this video that Lost Origin is a better investment than Fusion Strike, because based on current booster box prices, Fusion Strike's about $230, but really it's selling in that $240, $245 range now, whereas Lost Origin you can still get for MSRP on the Pokemon Center if you have access to the Pokemon Center US. So right now, I'd still say Lost Origin is a better investment. But today, we're going to be talking about which one's the better set, because I really think people are inflating these two now and overrating Lost Origin. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the top 10 cards in the set and look at the value. Then we'll look at top 30, top 50. If you watched my video about Palais Evolved being underrated, you might have already heard these numbers. And they are a couple days old, so the numbers have changed a little bit. But they should essentially be fairly similar to where it's, the point I'm making still makes sense. It's still valid. So in Lost Origin, obviously I have the Giratina, which is now over $300. Aerodactyl, a couple Pikachu, Trainer Galleries, Rotom. So the top 10 value of these cards for Lost Origin is $531.77. For Fusion Strike, this number in the top 10, obviously we have Gengar, Espeon, Mew, Celebi, etc. Top 10 value is $592.47, so over $60 more in top 10 value. When we look at top 30 value in Lost Origin, so we're moving further down, looking at a bit more depth, Lost Origin has a value of $656.66, whereas Fusion Strike has a value of $686.99. So when we look at top 30 value, Fusion Strike's still ahead by about $30. So Lost Origins made up a bit of ground. Then when we look at top 50 values, so you're basically getting into the second page of Lost Origin at this point. Lots of rainbows and some lower value trainer galleries. The value is $722.33, whereas Fusion Strike top 50 value is only $717.35. So once we get to top 50 value, Lost Origin slightly overtakes Fusion Strike, but in the top 10 and top 30 value, Fusion Strike is far ahead of Lost Origin. Now, why do I think making this video is important? Well, for me, it's just we really need to be grounded in our investments. And I think if you spend too much time on the pokeinvesting Reddit, you will think that Lost Origin is somehow a god set. And to be fair, I do rate it very highly now, and it does have the second best chase card in all of Sword and Shield behind the Umbreon from Evolving Skies. But with that said, I mean, the numbers don't lie. When you look at the depth of this set, a set like Fusion Strike, which doesn't even have a trainer gallery, has more value. Now, are we going to see Lost Origin values increase over time? Yes, I think so. Is the Giratina going to carry the set so much that these values overtake Fusion Strike? I'm doubtful about that, especially when you consider the Espeon is almost $150 and the Gengar is almost $260. So everything is moving up. But just on top of all this, a lot of people put Fusion Strike or Lost Origin at the second best set in Sword and Shield behind Evolving Skies. And I just wanted to say, Chilling Reign is still my number 2. I don't care if it doesn't have the best chase card. When you look at the value of the top 10 cards, Chilling Reign is almost $105 more than Fusion Strike, which means it's like $165, $170 more than Lost Origin. So Chilling Reign, when you look at just the top 10 value, is already outpacing these, and I believe if you do the top 30, I didn't do it for this video, but if you do the top 30, I think this gap would be even wider. Chilling Reign is incredibly deep, and no one's ever really contested that. They mainly just contend that the top chase card isn't as valuable as something like the Giratina or the Gengar from Fusion Strike, so that's why the set in general is not going to be as good. But from an investment standpoint, Lost Origin is probably better than Fusion Strike at the moment, just because Fusion Strike is $240. If I were to make this video a couple months ago, when Fusion Strike was still in stock on the Pokemon Center, based on these numbers, my opinion may actually change, and I would say that Fusion Strike may be a better investment. But now that's kind of irrelevant. The past is the past. The fact is that you can still get Lost Origin at MSRP. Fusion Strike, boat sailed on this in my opinion, $230, $240 selling for that, almost $250 down here. As you can see, 247 and 2 today at 245. So way better deal that you can get on Lost Origin at this point. That's why I think Lost Origin is the better investment. And that's why when I made my booster box video, I put Lost Origin higher than Fusion Strike. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. Also, if you're going to do some shopping on eBay or Hobbiesville, I have affiliate links that are no extra cost to you, and it gives me a small kickback, so it helps out the channel. With that said, thank you for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.